Welcome! Yeah, I just said that, didn't I? Hello, welcome, and good evening. Once again, this is the Corundum Cat, and you are joining us for part 20. It is part 20 of our long play of Skies of Arcadia Legends, originally for the Sega Dreamcast, re-released for the Nintendo GameCube. And yes, I do intend to always do that bumper. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Speaking of which, for those of you who may have joined us in last week's live stream, I do apologize again for the abrupt ending. We got up to the Silver Shrine. We were getting a wonderful little plot dump from the incredibly sinister super Christopher Walken, the Elder Prime. And then thunderstorms totally knocked out internet's my house. So that was that. We lost a couple of minutes, but basically they put us in the floaty void of knowledge, and now we're getting backstory of the lost continent. And through the wonder of save states, I have picked up here. And since I forgot, well, I didn't forget, I was unable to tell you last time, I do hope that in the intervening week you did in fact take care both of yourselves and each other, as I was not there to remind you, as is my custom. But it is another week, and here we are, picking up with exposition, so let me get into character. Let me just have a sip of my tall glass of grog, already setting the mood. You're correct. The world was at peace, and its population was thirsting for knowledge. Everything changed, when the Fire Nation attacked. Oh, okay, no, it is literally the Fire Nation attacking. Wow, that was timely. Oh man, check out this Vorlon v Shadows War of the Ancients stuff. I love this. Okay, who wins in the fight? Yelagar or Grendel? Big Bird, we ain't impressed. But the leaders used the newfound knowledge to create the Gigas. I believe you've seen what the Gigas can do firsthand. Yeah, the Gigas can get shot down by the Delphinus. It's not powered by moon crystals, we're just that good. They all sought the power of moon crystals. These 6 little gems twisted the hearts and souls of men. The world became a nightmare. 1,000 atrocities resulted in countless deaths, but he did count the atrocities very precisely. Even after most of the world was destroyed, the survivors sought to kill rather than heal. We watched and judged. We decided that the world could not be saved. We didn't try too hard. We weren't fighting. Everything came from nothing. So to complete the cycle, we decided to destroy everything, so the world would once again be nothing. Okay, see, now right here. This I take... I don't fault him for being upset. I question the conclusions that were drawn. We believed the new, peaceful world would rise from the ashes of the old. I gotta say, we're a little distressed about all the piracy. That's on us. We let down the Sky People. Zealous, our own Gigas was born. It was a Gigas born from nothing, but it encompassed everything. It was truly almighty. We then commanded Zealous to focus its energy on the moons. Moonstones battered the lands. The world was cleansed of evil. Also, life. Mostly life, but we got the evil, too, you know. Zealous was the cause of the rain's destruction. When it was over, we placed Zealous in a state of suspended animation, sealed him in the depths of Soltis with our magic. It was a magical seal so great, only the power of the 6 moon crystals together could break it. Afterwards, we sent Soltis along with Zealous into the deep sky, where we hoped it would remain forever. See, the way we figured it, Soltis was a birthright. We're going to be damned if any upstart Valuan admiral was going to deprive you of your birthright. Sorry, it's the walking that brings down there. Zealous was too powerful. We never should a living soul animate him. Okay, right, alright, fine. First aside. Third aside, I'm running ahead of schedule. Never make an all-powerful weapon unless you want an all-powerful weapon. We separated the shrine from the rest of Soltis and fled to the skies. No, you're in orbit. Well, since the days of the old world, we've been watching the world rise from its ashes. So, this great silver shrine carried the Sylvites to safety after they destroyed the world. How convenient. Yeah, no, Gilder's right to be upset. VYSE is pissed. You caused the rains of destruction. Yeah, that was the point of the story, VYSE. You're right to be upset. So now you understand the truth. Vanna, when we sent you on your mission, it was not to stop Valua from using the Gigas. It was to once again call down the rains of destruction. When all you have is the rains of destruction, everything looks like humanity. You used her! That's horrible! Fine, you saw with your own eyes, the anger, the hate, suffering, the death. We want more of it. Their quest for power would only consume them. We must cleanse the world. VYSE, we see in your heart that you've helped Fina on her quest. Good job. I'll allow you to stay here in the Great Silver Shrine, live in the new world we're about to create. Will you aid us? Oh gosh, what a compelling, what a compelling. What's the correct swashbuckling response to? Do you want to be one of the remaining 4 humans alive in the ruins of the world? Say it with me, Die Gurren Brigade. Just who do you think? Well, who do you think we are? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You think you can just ask us to forget everyone we care about? You're no different from Galcian. He at least, honestly worse, he at least gets his hands dirty. If the world isn't meeting your standards, you feel you can just destroy it? I won't allow it. Big protagonist energy. Fina, you're one of us. You understand. Our girl doesn't hesitate for a moment. Boom.
No, I do not understand. Elders, you are all wrong. How can you think like this?
What?
VYSE and the others have taught me something. Well, a lot of some things. It was a big table. We used most of it. I had learned that no matter what happens, you have to be strong. Even if your home is burned to the ground, even if you're facing impossible odds, and even when you don't know who to trust. You have to be strong and fight for a better future.
I'm just gonna let that one sit for a minute. Hashtag 2025 problems.
I believe in what I have learned. As long as the people of the world have that strength in their hearts, they will be able to overcome anything.
Oh, we got Cat Smile-Ica! It's like her rarest face. That's so good. It's just like, give me the word and the boomerang comes out. I'll take this old man's head off. 30 feet. Easy.
There has to be a way to return peace to the world without having to call down the rains of destruction. Also, it didn't work the last time. Genius!
Fine, look at my mustache. It's animated. I don't know who it is, but who's going to say that the world now belongs to me? Is that Galcian in space? I'm going to guess that it's Space Galcian. I'm sorry, but that world now belongs to me. Yo, Space Galcian! I will bring a new order to the world, and all shall bow before me. Galcian, why are you in space? How did he get here? Yeah, Ica asking the real questions. Now here's where our normally very savvy protagonists they forgot something. You forget, little girl. Ramirez is also a Sylvite. Yeah, his boat's fine. He too has a ship capable of reaching this place. I have come to claim the silver crystal. So, eeny, meeny, miny. What? Look at. Honestly, I'm still upset about Ramirez for the panda, but the old man had it coming.
No!
Yeah, finally you collected one of your own MacGuffins, not just stealing ours. Elders, I understand your wish to mold the world into how you see fit. But you will not be the ones with the power to make that decision. Yoink! Ramirez is much too valuable to me. I could not take the crystal from his body. Also, I'm not saying Ramirez isn't a bad guy. I haven't forgiven him for the panda, nor will I. But not a lot of dudes can pull off knee-high leather boots. Tossing this out here. Dudes, you know what I'm talking about. Cowboy boots is where we cap out. Not a lot of guys can pull off knee-high. Plus knee-high. But the few who can, it's him and Tim Curry, and you tell me who wore it better. I thought of taking the crystal from you, Fina, but I realized that there was a much easier way of getting one. I'm not nice, I'm just lazy. Now the 6 crystals are in my possession. Watch as the world bows before me. The smuggest villain pops in, kills an old guy. Bye! Damn, Galcian.
Elder Prime.
Do not cry, Fina. Elder Prime is now free. He has returned to a state of nothingness.
But Ramirez has acquired all 6 of the crystals. The world will crumble before them. All is lost.
No, I refuse to give up. I can't sit here and watch the people of the world be slaughtered. We will stop them. We can't let them unleash the rains of destruction.
I know. It is hopeless. Why did he? I don't know why that was his voice.
VYSE, we've got to get back to Deep Sky to find Soltis. Galson and Ramirez must be stopped.
All right, everyone. You heard Fina. We've got to stop him. Hey, so funny story. Are they going to make us... I can send you back to the entrance of the shrine. That would be great. That would be great. Thank you. Yes, please. They knew exactly what they did. Oh, yeah, this is much better. Glad to be here. We'll save her again real quick. I think we just go back to Crescent Island, but, you know, just in case. So, reminder, actually, while I'm thinking about it, we picked up 2 silver armors while we were traversing the path of emptiness. We are now VYSE the hero, which I want to immediately contradict. For those of you who followed us or watched the first episode and then no further episodes, the very opening sequence of the game is Fina fleeing from Alfonso, and there's notes like, oh, she's got the Star Wars protagonist opening, you know. That's because Fina's actually the protagonist. It's her story. She gets the denouement, and we just saw it happen. She learns a valuable life lesson about the power of friendship and decides to defy her people to save the world. And Enrique is the Deuter antagonist. The Deuteragonist. VYSE and Ica, they're just there to be pretty, and because they have a boat. You heard it here first. So, high resistance to silver attacks. Okay, who all can wear this? Because silver attacks, amongst other things, are instant death. Okay, Fina can wear silver armor, instant death protection, and more magic. We want that for her. And if Ica can wear it, we want that for her as well. Because she does a little bit of magic and seems to really proc the instant death attacks. I don't know why. Okay, that's good. We are less likely to get punked, because we know Ramirez will cast Eternity or Eternum. He did it to us already. Galson and Ramirez went back to their headquarters. We should probably do the same.
They will probably be trying to raise Soltis from beneath the clouds soon. I don't know what will happen if they do. Nevertheless, we should hurry back. We can't waste another moment here.
Hey, they rebuilt the base while we were gone. Ice, I heard a rumor concerning Dangral Island a little while ago. According to my sources, Galson's built some sort of Galson's? Why is that in misused apostrophe? Wait, no, Galcian has, but never mind. No, it's good. It's cool, we cool. Galson's built some sort of elevator that leads down beneath the Great Cloud Sea.
Do you think they built it to try and get into Solstice?
Probably. And I bet they're heading there with the moon crystals as we speak. Well, looks like we know where we need to go. Let's try to get to Soltis, to Dangral Island. We need to stop Galcian. Did we get a new... Oh, it lives! I have dreamed a dream, and now that dream is returned to me. Yo! The panda is returned! I think... Did we get more bamboo? Mogi, what do you know about this?
Ever since the island was attacked, I have been worried about Prince Enrique. I hope that he is safe. I know he is strong, but he's all alone. I am trying to hope for the best, but I fear the worst. Please, Prince Enrique, please, come back to me.
Dude, okay, well, I mean, he's smooth. I get why she likes him. I can't even tease about that. I mean, VYSE has 2 girlfriends. That's just how the pirate life works. We paid Ryokan before they burnt the island down to upgrade his forge. Let's see what he's got for us. I'm also going to check in with the weapon vendors downstairs and see, at some point, they should have, like, the final series of, like, upgraded equipment for the Delphinus. And we're going to want big guns. Because there's a whole armada between us and where we're going. Alright, nothing new from Osmond. That's fine. Osmond still loves gold. Hey, how you doing, old man? I have a collection of some of the finest weapons that you'll ever see. It's the eyebrows. He's got great flaming eyebrows. What can I say? Have you actually... Okay, he says that he has not... he has not actually changed up his inventory. We'll try talking to him again. Dude, we paid you. Ah. The modifications will be complete by the time we return. Okay, so that is literally that he will be available for shopping after Dangral, which will be like Dangral is, as I'm remembering, it's basically the last dungeon before the end game. So yeah, well, we'll shop with him later. That's fine. I wonder if the ship parts will be the same story. Let's find out. Also, one of the rare cases where I hope we run into random encounters, because I do want... we picked up Gilder's final super move. I kind of want to show that off. Hey, Abel, how you doing? You got any good cannons for me, Belle? No. Same equipment as before, and we're running a dual timing twin turbo, so we're a dodge build. Oh yeah, rudder grease was really good. That lets us do more broadsides. We'll top up on complete kits. Why not buy some shredder bombs? We're rich. And spirit oil is, I mean, passive regeneration is kind of a wash when we've got Urala on payroll, who just gives us a big spirit boost, but, you know, never hurts to have. I do find it amusing that there's not a discovery for, hey, yo, you found the Silver Civilization. They're just living up there on a satellite. Like, people are very concerned about a ladder going up into empty sky, but a civilization on the moon? Who wants to hear about that? Alright, back to the Delphinus. And... I mean, I guess if I... if I wanted to throw you all for a loop, I could go try to hunt down Piastel, the Angel of Death, or head back to Ixitaka to try and fight the Ixinus demons. But let's... Okay, well first, I promised I would show off Gilder's super move, so we'll just fly around until we pick a fight. I don't know why I went north. Well, the world's round. That's fine. Fish. No, they're too fast for me. If Gilder isn't drawing, I'm going to be very upset. Wait, is anyone on red? VYSE is on silver. That's probably okay. Let's put Ica on red. And the Thruple. More people being able to heal is never a bad choice. Gilder. Oh, Gilder is also on red. That's fine. How much do we need for the Claudia? Oh, just 18. That's easy. Well, we'll have that. We'll have that next round. I don't think we even needed to focus. Endgame super move consumption. Very fun. Okay, so Gilder missed. And, you know, that's fine. Flintlock pistols generally are smooth bore. Certainly the kind that pirates would be able to afford by the dozen. So it can be hard to hit a target. Sometimes the solution is you just need more gun. I gotta tell you, it's so disappointing that we'll probably never use Claudia again. It does less damage than Rain of Swords, it costs 4 more spirit, and Gilder is, you know, almost a guest star party member, right? Like, you don't have him for too terribly long. Actually, you know what? This is just a big open bit of sky, isn't it? Anyway, ascending! Never hurts to take a look around, make sure we aren't going to get snuck up upon by birds. But yeah, with the high altitude gear, it is fun. You can, the one thing is that it does not really fill in the map fully when you go to the high altitude. So there's a lot of quadrants which we don't have explored. And that's because there's a lot of, oh, hang on. Oh, yo, I was looking, okay, I'm interrupting myself. I was looking for this guy. This is, if he'll join, this is like one of our last crew members living in a castle up in a high altitude. Yo, why can't I dock with your, Oh, and he got Champs lying around, too. It's like some sort of power source? Firstly, you're gonna feed my Thruple. Hey, yo, crazy dude, what are you doing up here?
Well, I never expected to get visitors way out here. My name is Ilkness. I have come to this island to further my studies of various medicines.
You're on this island alone to study? You're quite strange.
You're probably right. I've been called strange ever since I was a child. They laughed at me. They said I was mad, but I'll show them. I'll show them all. I was always asking questions. Why does water float when it freezes? Why is the sky blue?
Nitrogen dispersion, and buoyancy.
But that calls to mind another question. What brings you to this island anyway?
Hey, you want to be a dude? I know you're a scholar living in seclusion. You want to be a pirate? Well, actually, I'd like you asking to join my crew. We're in need of a doctor.
Oh, I'm no doctor. I'm a chemist. I study medicines and such.
Biology is just chemistry. You'll be fine.
I'm very happy that you would like to take me along, but I am sorry I cannot travel with you.
Hey, yo, you do suck. His. Hang on. Let me look at the. Let me go to. Let me go to our magic. As I recall, his deal is that you have to have the highest level. I thought that would have done it. I thought you had to. I believe it's like you have to have a certain level of silver magic, and we've got Rysalem. I mean, that should be what he's interested in. No, you sure? Kind of exploring. I'll ask again. I'll ask nicely. No? Okay. Well, I guess if we pick up more silver spells, I mean, if I was going to grind for it, we could grab him, but at least we know where he is. Did that actually put him on the map? It did. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, you know what? I'm allowed to geek out a little bit. That's why I love this game. There's a sheer joy in exploration, and you know, even getting to just kind of randomly find things like that. We are going to cruise over the land's VYSE here, headed back northwards, loop around the world. Okay, we are out of the lands of ice, descending to cruise altitude. Oh, yep, that's North Ocean. That's that crosswind. Whoop, 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 whoop. We found the Moonstone Lake. I thought this was a thing. Yeah. The waterfall. I've been bothering me the whole game. Okay. A truly rare sight. A waterfall that runs through a vein of moonstone. The water plunges from above to carry away bits of moonstone, and it is said to have mystic attributes. It is believed that those who drink the water enjoy a long life. I cannot fathom how drinking liquefied moonstones would be in any way beneficial for your health, but what do I know? I'm just a pirate, and I want my corners. Okay. Oh, yep. I was gonna say if my mental math is correct, we are actually, however erratically, on course for Dangral Island, and that's true. I'm a good sailor. Descending. Nailed it. You know what? I'm gonna gloat a little bit. That's hard to do. Okay, so we are gonna revisit Dangral Island. I am locked. I think we can. I think we can skip a lot of it to get to the awesome like funicular or linear rail line, I guess, which goes into the elevator for the Soltis expedition there. Once again, we are on a rail with Valua. I wonder if they've fixed security since we were here. We've got to be okay. Yeah, we're full. We're topped up. All right. Almighty Tim, welcome. If you're really quick recap, if you since I suspect you're just joining, so Christopher Walken betrayed humanity. The Sylvites want to have Fina call down the Rains of Destruction once again. That's why they sent her to gather the crystals. We forgot that Ramirez also had a perfectly working starship. So while we were bickering with the Elders, Ramirez brought Galcian to the shrine to do some grade A villainy. Perfect, pitch perfect villainy. Ramirez killed the Elders, stole the silver crystal, and then they have gone back to the Dangral Island, the last dungeon we were in, the research facility going into Deep Sky, to try and retrieve the lost continent. We are chasing them, as protagonists are wont to do, and most importantly, we rebuilt Crescent Island, and the panda is still alive. I wonder if we're gonna get jumped by those berserker robots again. That was wild. But I also wonder if we have to cut the power again, because I saw the fan was... Nope. Are random encounters disabled? I feel like... I mean, I don't have the white map on. I feel like we should have been jumped by now. I don't know why I would say that out loud. First question... Can we take the... Can we just take the elevator? No, that's just terrifying empty elevator shit. Oh, nope, there's random encounters. Okay. Balance has been restored. What do you got for us? What do you got for us? Murder robots! The sentries! Oh, wait. Yo, we fought... The last time we fought 3 of these escaping Grand Fortress, they formed Antonio. I wonder if... I mean, I'm almost inclined to let them, you know, go ahead and live to see if that'll happen again. I mean, I'm not that inclined to let them live, but, you know, it would be interesting to see. I'm also immediately curious if we can use Claudia indoors. I'm gonna find out. Yeah, like if they all charge, they can you know get tie, right? But I don't know if we'll give them the option. VYSE does not want to see Antonio for the retribution. Okay, that was 1,000 damage on Gilder. Oh, I need to check his armor. He's still got his early game stuff. Well, they messed with Gilder, ergo they messed with Claudia.
You mess with me, you mess with Claudia.
I don't question the physics of this. He's a very good shot. That actually was kind of fun. It's my Claudia is my favorite special move in the entire game. Alas, here in the back half. I mean, he's the same level. That's wild. Oh, we got Pyrum for Ica, it looks like. Let's hope to get Athena. Okay. Firstly, health, as ever, blood back into adventurers. Immediately after I distract myself. What is Gilder wearing? Oh, yeah, that would do it. No, he has no armor. Whoops. Well, that would explain the greater than average hit. What do we want to give him? I mean, I suppose just best that we have, best in slot, best we've got available. Black eye patch, not bad. It's not that much. Hit rating is pretty good. 40 hit rating is pretty good. Counterattack bracer. I like the skull cap. I like the attack. The ancient bracer, I think, is the clear winner. Dodge, hit rating, and attack power. Okay. A bit alarming that he took twice as much damage as everyone else. He should be a little more in the pink now. That's what we like to see. Oh yeah, his magic is way behind. So it goes with the guest star party members. Okay. Well, I mean, we want to be going down. I think these are the additional stairs? We are in a dungeon. It is not wrong to pick up girls. We brought our own with us, but that means we're on dungeon time. So unless I immediately get interrupted by the plot, I think I'm going to. This is DeLoco's. Oh, can we go back to DeLoco's shipyard? The chameleon should be absent. Veldom, do you know something I don't? It seems like you know something I don't. I don't know if there's anything in the dry dock here. We're just gonna do a quick lap. Worst thing that happens is we get attacked by robots. And I don't mind fighting robots. This would be the ideal place to hide a moonfish. I'm so good at video games. I wasn't doing a bit. I'm just thinking, it's like, man, this seems like the perfect bit of exploration to hide one of those little buggers. Okay, cool. Worth the trip. Also, side note, I'm upset that his name is Ilkemis, if only because I'm going to keep thinking it's Alchemist. Or Alchemist, who was one of the main characters of the Freedom Force games. Like a Southern Belle Alchemist was Alchemist. And those games are great, and they don't run on modern hardware. Maybe I'll do them after Shadowheart if I can get it working out. I kinda love this set piece. Man. How foreboding. I have shivers. Okay. Everybody aboard DeLoco's, the DeLoco Memorial Railcar. Oh, it's funny because he exploded in deep sky. I hope this works. Pull the lever, Crunk. There's only one way to find out. Yes! I'm so glad I gave Gilder Kronk's voice. Everything's coming up aces this session, man.
Alright, it's moving!
Yes.
Oh, you're right about the silver spell. You have to leave and come back. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Who is this? Oh, it's Johnny Bravo. He'll be dead before you get there. Gasp. We've been waiting for round 2. Oh! Crashing this train with no survivors.
Hey, baby.
Hey there, Red. Did you miss me?
It's Vigoro!
I've been thinking about you. Yeah, damn right. Full fist up in his direction.
Can't believe this guy. He just doesn't know when to give up.
I remember you, VYSE. This time I'm ready for you. Let's settle this once and for all. Is it my birthday? I got a moonfish. I got the Kronk bit to pay off, and now I get to kill Vigoro on a rail car on a funicular ride? What a dungeon. How many, did I? Oh, no, I stocked up on Glycemite. Hey, Vigoro. I'm gonna work really hard to let Ica kill him, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to hit him with Pirate's Wrath in the meantime.
Here goes.
I hate this guy. He is objectively harder this time, because he does in fact have his cannon.
Hey, Lynn.
Animated exactly in the fashion you would expect. Huh.
This should work.
Yeah, like he says, oh, I didn't have my armor and my cannon. It wasn't a fair fight. I mean, he's not wrong, but he is going to hopefully, what's the word? Die screaming. Yeah, that's what we're going for. We definitely can't petrify him. Unfortunately, bosses tend to be immune to that. What else can we stack in our favor? What do we got? What do we go? We might be able to debuff him so that the next one is less brutal. Let's find out. Gilder, you're a little undergunned for this fight, unfortunately, so he's going to focus for the moment.
Let's try this.
Hey, Vigoro. VYSE's numbers are bigger. I was hoping to get him. I was hoping to hit him with performance issues. I'm not gonna lie. General principle.
Hey, Lynn.
Stack up a little more with Cutlass Fury. We're gonna huff some Sacrum crystals. We're gonna focus a little more. That should put us, I think, above the threshold. Yeah, to get with the extra focus, we should be able to do Pirate's Wrath again next round. We're just gonna keep laying into him. And he'll keep deserving it every time. see. We know Ica can survive it. That might wipe out Fina. Depends on who he targets. Gilder will probably survive. That all you got? Get in there, Rock! Get in there and bury him! I would like to use some fancier or more varied moves in this fight. Call in Claudia again, maybe, whatchamacallit, get the, fully charge up the bar to do the Blue Rogue's attack. It would almost be worth an Aura of Valor just to let the entire crew put the boots to Vigoro. But we do have we have actual storyline bosses later on, which I want to have it available.
Take this.
This is why we stock up. His health's pretty low. I really want to give it to Fina, if possible. I should have buffed her in a previous round. I'd forgotten that about it. Well, it might still work. Let's find out. No, definitely not. Ah, okay. Her special move damage is just is lagged behind a little too much.
Let's try this.
I don't like confusion. All right. Well, we'll put the boots to him medium style.
Moves, give me strength.
Every time! Yo, longtime viewers, am I not wrong about that? Every time Fina has been confused, she goes for Ica.
I lost again.
Fall off! Fall off this non-OSHA compliant rail cart. Throw him over. Everybody grab a limb, pitch him over the side. Keep the cannon.
We won! We won!
I give up. You're the better man. I didn't think that there was anyone else in this world other than Lord Galson that could best me.
I mean, Gilder, do the honors, man. Gun, Pompadour, fix it.
Galson and Ramirez are down below. Good luck, kid.
Why?
Red, looks like this is goodbye. The strongest man has the right to be with the finest woman.
Oh, bullet, head.
VYSE just stopped me pretty good, so I don't deserve it.
No, okay, that's not... You're not wrong, but that's not the reason. Well, maybe you didn't come on so strong. You might actually be appealing. So what are you going to do now?
I don't know. Maybe I'll come in and become an air pirate like you guys.
I don't want... Hashtag no redemption arc for Vigoro.
As long as there are beautiful women in this world, I'll keep fighting.
Gilder, he's got... Right, it's a fair shot. Yeah, let him clear the hangar so he thinks he's getting away with it, and then...
Goodbye.
Just like that.
So long, Blue Rose. Maybe we'll run into each other again.
Leave the elevator. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I'm a little upset he's still alive. Oh well. That's why we're the good guy pirates. I'm just saying, I'll fly the black flag for a couple of minutes if it means, you know, painting the Jackson Pollock with Vigoro. You know, got any chams? No chams, no moonfish. Oh, speaking of chams, we actually did get one. We must feed the ever-growing, insatiable hunger of the Cupel, because that's what you do. Oh, and for those of you who did not see previously, we are now, we are, in fact, VYSE the hero. Which is a pretty good rank, I'm not gonna lie. Now all we have to do is beat Galcian and Ramirez together at the same time. We're gonna ignore the fact that Ramirez kinda, you know, put us through a car windshield back in Crescent Island. We're ready for a rematch. We got Gilder with us now. It's a fair fight. Oh, this still counts as a dungeon. I got interrupted before. Going to the mailbag, and I have a few excellent questions this session. So here we go. Before I get further distracted, I think these next two probably came from the same user because they are specifically about like the mechanics of operating sailing ships. Can you sail faster than wind speed? That sounds like some, and this is a quote, evil fairy giving you an impossible task BS. Incidentally, yes, evil fairies will give you impossible tasks. That's that whole, you know, come into town neither walking nor riding, neither naked nor clothed, neither on the road or off it. And it's like, oh, you're supposed to be like, oh, wrap up in a carpet bag, dangling off the side of a horse that's walking with 2 legs on the path and 2 legs off of it, sort of nonsense. Letter of the law, people. But the question, can you sail faster than wind speed? Absolutely yes. Yes, you can do that. We've been able to do that reliably since the 1970s, in fact. And it's a little counterintuitive, because I've told you before that, you know, the wind fills the sails and that drives the boat. It pushes against the water, that's how you set a course. Sir Isaac Newton is effective everywhere. What would I tell you if what I told you before was not a lie, but it is a gross oversimplification? The devil here is in the details. And that devil has just jumped up on a hickory stump to say, boy, let me tell you what. Specifically, the wind, hear me out here, bear with me, the wind doesn't drive a sail ship. The sails drive a sailing ship. The wind puts energy into the sails. The sails catch that wind energy, transfer it through the mast and through the rigging into the hull, and that's where the thrust comes from. Normally, and now, okay, if we're talking about, like, the tall ships, Great Age of Sailing, square rig vessels, no, they cannot sail faster than the wind. They will be very lucky if they make wind speed dead downwind. But Lantine-rigged modern ships, modern high-performance hulls, can in fact sail faster than the wind itself. Whoa! We're not in steampunk anymore, Toto. Woof. Okay, I guess we came back from the moon. I suppose that train has sailed. But no, it's something called basically apparent wind angle. Closer to downwind, large enough sails with a light enough hull with little enough drag. You can get more force out of these sails than is necessary to move the hull at high speeds. You can accelerate faster than the wind because you just have that much energy to work with. That was, first done in the 70s, and it has been refined over and over and over since then. There is a mathematical equation for that. It's too complex for me to describe to you over stream. It's calculus. There's a lot of calculus in designing high-performance sailing ships, for the record. But the world record from, I want to say, 2012 is about 2.5 times wind speed for a sailing ship. Also, the water speed record of a wind-powered ship is something like 120 kilometers per hour in a 50-some kilometer per hour wind. Absolute insanity. Now, that was a high-performance trimaran, which probably cost as much as the space shuttle, but, this is amazing! Actually, it is, kinda.
So, you made it to this far. Did you kill Vigoro? I just left him there. I figured, why not?
Galcian! Ramiro, you don't get to act surprised! We knew they were here! We were just told! What is that?
VYSE, that sphere is the silver Gigas. Celos.
Gigas is underselling it, right? Or overselling it. It's a very tiny Gigas, right? This is the Uno, right? For the This is the Solo for the Aquid fans. What? That's the Gigas?
VYSE, look! The moon crystals.
Good read, Velma. Oh, wait, that was VYSE's line. Yeah, it's okay. His voice just broke. He's going through a lot of changes these days. The moon crystals!
They're using the crystals to break the seal.
Alright, Gilder, shoot someone.
Once Zelos is freed, I shall control the greatest weapon of all time. I will be able to call down the rains of destruction at will. And then my reign shall begin. The 6 moons shall obey my commands.
Applaud. You may live long enough to see it. Then again, you may not. Hey, it's a Guardian robot. It's the functional... again, keen-eyed viewers. Second boss fight of the game, the Guardian of Shrine Island. This is the intact version. I wonder why that is. And I would remind you that foreshadowing is a literary device. We fight a big robot. Yeah, I mean, same drill for it really at this point. We want speed, we want power, we want focus. I don't think this thing is going to shoot harder than Vigoro's compensation cannon. So.
Let's try this.
But yeah. Last note from previous. The Vesselus sail rocket number 2 was the water speed record, the last that I checked. Yeah, that's it is not evil fairies asking you to sail faster than the wind. It's not a trick. It's not a it's not a bit that they're doing. It's just you need a really expensive hull to do it. We're gonna cheese this right out. We're gonna keep the super moves coming fast and loose. since we have disjointed questions about sailing mechanics, the follow-up side, I said I think this might be the same submitter. What is ballast? It is, or is it? I don't know which it's supposed to be. Is it just rocks in the boat? And why would you want to why would you want to sink easier? Also, this thing's got like 25k health. That's a lot. This robot is in fighting fit. Hey, how's your blaster? Yeah, I've had worse today. Okay, so, wait, what is ballast? Why would I want to add rocks to the boat? Okay, firstly, it's actually, if we're talking, like, again, pirate ships, high age of sailing, the tall ships, it's surprisingly difficult to sink one of these ships. Wood floats, for the record, particularly treated wood, treated lumber. Oh, yeah. There was never any question. DJ, we didn't even need to heal to get the DJ on our side. Spin that heroic music. But no. So putting weight on board is not going to sink the ship, unless you put an awful lot on board to the point where her free berth, that is the measurement of the hull from the surface of the water to the deck, unless you manage to get that, like, negative, you're probably fine. So why do you put rocks on board? That's a fair question, and there is actually a reason. And I will answer it thusly. I mean, is it a waste? Is it a waste of spirit points to call in the Claudia, which is not going to do much damage? It is. Yes, objectively. Do I kind of want to call in the Claudia because I really like that animation? Yes, I'm going to. And I'm talking anyway. So, ballast this is an ancient practice, and it used to be rocks. That's true, just gravel. Slabs of sandstone, whatever you had available. Ballast refers to any weight that you intentionally put on the lowest portion of a ship's keel. Again, the keel is where the two sides of the hull meet at the bottom seam. The keel is the point that is furthest underwater on a keeled boat, which is most sailing ships that are not barges or junks or other flat bottoms. And the ballast, yeah, 796. In no way was that worth the spirit points, but it's Claudia, man. You got it. Please, sir, not the face. Yeah, it's a cone attack. You got all of us. But we got sacrum crystals, so, you know. Side note, I love this game. This is the point where the boss has just kind of become a bit spongy for damage numbers, so it is basically, you know, spam your good super moves every round and just stay up. But that's fine. The rest of it's beautiful. No, so, ballast. Yes, used to just be rocks. Slabs of stone, whatever. The point is to have weight under the water, below the waterline, to lower the center of gravity. If you did not have ballast, I want you to think if you've ever done camping, right? You put up your tent, and it's sitting loose on the ground, and it is minimally staked, right? Or you haven't gotten around to staking it out because the weather is perfectly clear and there's not going to be any trouble whatsoever. Imagine a big gust comes up and hits the side of the tent, which is not in any way, you know, it has effectively no weight holding it to the ground, it has no stakes holding it to the ground. What is going to happen? To answer my question, it's going to tip over. Oh, it's going to blow away and tip over. Ballast prevents that from happening in a sailing ship. If you had an empty hull just floating loosely, happily in the water, and you had all of that canvas up in the air, the masts, the sails, all fully up, all that very high center of gravity catching the wind, the ship would capsize the official term for the boat fell over and sank.
Dance for me.
And now, that's a risk even under ideal operating conditions if, for example, a hurricane comes out of nowhere. Or if you are a Great Lakes sailor, the White Squall, the Witches of November, as, Pat Daly would sing about. Sorry, not Pat Daly. Gordon Lightfoot. Can't believe I got those two confused. Anyway. So yeah. The weight is there to counterbalance the effect of the wind on the sails so that the ship can operate correctly. So that you can indeed push back against the wind, so that it has to fight against the resistance of the water to drive the hull forwards. If your ship has no ballast, it is incredibly unstable, and wind and waves will bounce you around like a top, like a toy boat in a bathtub with a squalling child, and that's bad. That's how you sink and die, which you want to generally avoid as a open water sailor. Now, ballast during the Great Age of Sail got more advanced than just slabs of stone in the keel. We'll get to that in a moment.
Very good. You would have only disappointed me if you had died. But you are too late! Yeah, well, time doesn't stop when you're fighting the boss. I don't know what you're expecting.
Also, funniest thing in the world if they both just got instantly vaporized by close proximity to a super weapon. The Sylvites are like, yeah, joke's on them. We didn't tell them that part. He broke the seal!
Zealous! I am your master! Raise the lost continent of Soltis! From this day forth, Soltis shall be my castle! Farewell, air pirates! This place shall become your grave!
Man, everybody gets such great... Galcian's a bad guy, but he has such good villainous entrances and exits. That's a skill. You have to work very hard at that.
VYSE, we've got to hurry! Zealous is racing Soltis! We have to get back to Dangral Island! We can't stay here! VYSE, hurry!
Damn! We were so close! Alright, everyone. Go! Back to Dangral Island!
Oh, we're running for it.
I hope the whole thing is rumble-worthy. Jeez. Yeah, sure would have been nice if we hadn't let Vigoro leave with the funicular. Nah, I had it right the first time. Went up an elevator to go down a ladder. Metal Gear? I kind of wish we had like a Metroid timer, how long until until the assembly completely collapses. That would really. Oh yeah, we're. Well, this is a Button, button. Who's got the button? Hey, he sent it back down for us. That was nice. I'm just gonna ask, has there ever been a bad action sequence that involved a funicular? Are they the perfect vehicle for set pieces? I think so.
Ice, what's going on?
I don't know. I'm just pressing buttons.
You gotta be kidding!
I'm trying. Maybe we shouldn't have killed DeLoco. It's no use. There's no power. I've got an idea. Don't miss.
VYSE? VYSE?
What do you think you're doing? Yeah, we're running, ladies. Come on. Come on, let's go.
Let's go? What do you mean, let's go?
You don't mean... Yes, we're gonna run up the rail. Hurry! I don't know how much longer we'll hold. You're serious?
I saw as young as we used to be now.
What's that? Hey, cool, it keeps going.
It's Soltis!
Hurry! This railing isn't gonna last much longer. Fine, you go first.
Okay.
God, he's so smooth. I was really hoping she would catch Gilder, I'm not gonna lie. Run! Go, go, go!
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I don't mean to alarm anyone. No flying magic. Yeah, DJ, you'd think they'd develop that, right? When everyone travels in airships, you'd really want to be able to have individual flight, but nope. Oh, it's too close.
This way! This VYSE! This way! Hurry!
Hey, Ice, get off the rail!
You're just showing off at this point, man. You're just This is just timing for dramatic effect.
VYSE!
Yup. I would like to thank VYSE's penchant for dramatic timing for providing us this week's thumbnail. Just tossing that out here. Thank goodness nothing bad ever happens on Windmill Island, our pastoral, beautiful, untouched home. What the? There's that ground shaking. Yeah, you live on flying chunks of rock suspended weirdly in the middle of the void. I would worry about earthquakes. They shouldn't be seismically active. Sapa, what's the meaning of this?
I do not know. The winds are shifting. Something is very, very wrong. What the? Yarr! Hey, y'all remember Shrine Island? Y'all remember the first proper dungeon of the game? It was actually the top layer of the final dungeon of the game. I mean, I feel like we have to try and assault it, right? Like, it's right there. We're back in the Delphins. Yo, what you got, Galcian? We'll drive a boat into you. I was hoping for a discovery. I'd sell it to the guild. Like, hey, yo, we found a new continent. Boo! Boo your force field. Lame. Be afraid to do it with skin? What's wrong? Why do we stop?
I remember hearing about a dome of light.
Dome of Light? Metal Gear?
Yes, it was an ancient defense mechanism. It was able to protect Soltis from the Gigas. Gaussian is using it to protect himself from us.
We are credibly more dangerous than a Gigas. We've killed a couple of them. That's not wrong. We gotta find a way through it.
The Dome of Light is impenetrable. Not even the Delphinus can touch us. Ramirez, you can touch anything you like. Ramirez, I believe the world needs a demonstration of our power.
It's so nice he says our power. You know, it's important to share these things. It's a team effort. As you wish.
Valor could use a little rain. Silver Gigas, Zealous, obey my command. Call forth the rains of destruction from the yellow moon.
Is that? No. God, it's gonna be so... Okay, I was wrong. It's gonna be so hard to choose a thumbnail this week.
Feels like a storm is brewing. There, look at the moon. Is that an eclipse?
The moon looks rather odd, wouldn't you say? Who cares about the moon? We're late for a party, and I simply look ravishing in my new dress. I just pulled it off. I mean, the waist is a bit tight for me. Like little oomph, you know, but whatever. It's fine. Oh, Majesty, perhaps you would be more comfortable sitting. Beleza, look at the moon.
You're on your own, Empress. I'm getting out of here. Guards, escort me out of here at once. Enrique, hang on! Don't worry about me. Just go! The Grand Fortress is still standing. We're trapped. I wouldn't be so sure about that, kid. Excellent. I have won! Now all shall bow before me. The world is mine! No funny commentary. That's actually the apocalypse.
Luis Enrique. Oh, Majesty, you're alive.
Beleza. Beleza. Thank you. Thank you for saving my life.
There's no need to thank me. It's a miracle that either of us is still alive.
Valor. What happened to Valor? Are the people alright?
Well...
Beleza. Beleza. What happened? What? Okay. Good news. You're now the Emperor. No. It can't be. It's not real. It can't be real. Melissa, please. Please tell me this is all just a bad dream. Oh. Oh, no. That's where they set up the bit with DeLoco. Oh. That's so mean. I never caught that before.
Luis Enrique, I'm sorry. I can't believe they actually used the Reigns of Destruction. Fine, huh?
Nice. Maybe we should head back to Crescent Island and take a minute to regroup. We can't do anything against the Soltis right now anyway. You're right. I really hate to do this, but it looks like no choice but to stay at home for now. Ascending! Oh, wait, is Soltis in the high altitude? I don't know. I guess we'll find out if we get attacked by anything. Okay, so I do want to check back on Ilkamus. Yeah, if we just keep this heading south-southwest, that should take us into that general area. Also, Valo is gone. What the hell was that noise?
That's gonna bother me. Nope, yep, that's lower cruise altitude. Yeah, we'll send again. We're heading up for openness anyway. Yeah, that just happened. Val was gone. Body count has Body count has skyrocketed.
Moons, get me straight.
That's my new follower alert. Oh! Alright. Says something that it's an alien sound, doesn't it? Well, welcome, new follower. I'm as surprised as anyone that you've chosen to stick around. Yeah, I can't... I don't know how y'all are, how y'all doing on your side of the monitor. I cannot begin to tell you how gobsmacked I was the first time playing this game. You know, happy fun Sky Pirates. We're the good guys. We let Vigoro live for God's sake, right? Like, oh yeah, no, this game is a pretty mellow body count. Heck, even Drachma survived his you know, his mentor occupational hazard, shall we say. And then everyone in Valois gone. Galcian ain't kidding. Which means it's a fine time for me to finish discussing the advancements in ballast in sailing ships. I'm an asshole. You know what? I didn't blow up the city. I did joke about, yeah, okay, so a few sessions ago when we were looking for the Yellow Gigas, I was like, man, I could just open fire on the capital. Oh no, the death toll would be catastrophic. We can't do that. Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't want to deny Galcian the pleasure. Where's that island? A little more south to our southwest. There we go. Thank goodness that Arcadia is donut shaped. Was that it? Or... What? I have accidentally found the Ryogyu turtle. We must be over Yafatoma. Or, yeah. Once upon a time, an old man rescued a turtle who was being picked on by the neighborhood children. Thanking the old man, the turtle offered to give the old man a ride on his back. So into the sky they flew to a faraway land. The Yafatoman legend. We have sky turtles? Why did we not build our base on the back of one of those? Why is it not turtles all the way down? Alright, I was a little off to, you know, whatever. Well, let's go west from here. And check out this tiny little island. What? Oh, that's, wait, no, that's the Tenko base, okay. This tree is revered by the Yaftomans. In one of their ancient scriptures, it says that he who climbs the top of this tree will someday conquer the world. The tree is now 2,000 years old. To this day, no one has ever made it to the top. That's a pretty big tree. Like, even on our scale. I was, like, wondering, like, what is that? It's like, oh, wait, no, that's the Tenko Fortress Monastery. That was the same. Okay, yeah. Ballast holds the boat steady. It's important to have weight in the bottom so we can actually properly harness the wind. I don't know who started doing it, but they, as we got into like the 1600s into the 1700s, just putting like rocks and stones in the keel was replaced by slabs of metal, ingots of lead, or big chunks of pig iron. You know, 200, 300-pound slabs of metal each. Because, you know, it's denser, it takes up less physical space, you can have more of it. More importantly, it was made to, like, standard sizes with, like, carrying loops. You could put like a boat hook into them and lift them up and move them. And that... Okay, I'm kind of wondering if this tiny little island is a discovery, because it's sitting all alone out here. It's got me thinking. Yes! We found the Philosophy Stone. Spy Hunter. Hey, it's the tree from Hunter. I've never seen Hunter x Hunter. I'll take your word for it. Though my body may age and the sun may set, the soul of a sailor still burns inside me. As long as I can dream, I shall travel the skies. As long as there are skies, my journey shall continue. A Sailor's Philosophy by Anonymous. Shit, they made it to Arcadia. Oop, sorry, a little hard language. Kids, ignore that. Boat words. We'll see if indeed Ilkamus has wisened up. Hey, peaceful scholar studying medicine. You want to join a suicide mission and punch a continent?
Oh, hello, VYSE. What is it? What brings you here again?
I'm gonna keep asking, buddy. Come on.
I'll ask you again. Will you join my crew?
Trust me, we need a doctor.
I was not planning to leave this island anytime soon. Well, in fact, I was once a nobleman of Valois. I threw all of that away.
Hey, good news or bad news. You don't have to worry about going back.
In order to come here and pursue my studies, I have no intention of returning to the world. The only person I will leave this island to travel with is one with a heart full of wisdom and love. When a man capable of casting the silver magic Ricelum shows himself at my doorstep, I know that man is the one I will follow.
We got 3 people on payroll, son. 2 man, woman. No, one man, 2 women. Check that. Yeah, Ricelum, actually, we know that spell. Yeah, we do it all the time.
You learned that incredibly difficult spell?
Yeah, dude, get out and grind for it, old man.
I see. Well, that means you have a heart full of wisdom and love.
Actually, it means we killed a lot of wildlife. We've been brutalizing it top to bottom everywhere we sail it.
I've been waiting for people such as yourselves. Please take me with you. I only hope that my research can be of some use to you.
Valdo, thank you so much for pointing out the Esoteria. That's almost everybody. I still don't know what we need to get the dancer out of Lorteca, but whatever. We mostly got a full boat. I'm satisfied. I've seen enough. And well, I don't think we're getting a fight before we get back. At least not with anything that can threaten us. But we will heal up on general principle. Again, blood, bodies put into, etc. I am curious. He's an artisan. What does he do? So Ryokan is raise attack and defense for a short while with crew command. Raise your ship's attributes for a short period of time. I mean, we're never going to use that crew command either way. I think if we want the buff, it's going to be for attack and defense. So, yeah, whatever. He's aboard. The list is basically complete. He joined us at a good time. We're fighting the world. Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm always forgetting where I live. East, southeast. But yeah, no. So standardizing the deployment of ballast to sailing ships actually very useful because, like, you want that weight, but you don't want too much weight. And if you have cargo aboard, that counts. That's fine. Like, you know, the goods and stuff that you're transporting in low enough in cargo hold serve as ballast. It becomes redundant to have a hull full of stones when you're already carrying heavy cargo. So what the sort of standardization of naval ballast let you do was, when your hull was empty, on those rare occasions when you're just moving the ship and not doing the trade, you could fill it up with the slabs of pig iron or whatever, and when you loaded cargo up to your capacity, you could very easily remove the ballast, so you still had the weight for performance without being overweighted. And this was a big thing at the time. This was a major efficiency change in how transoceanic trade was done. And then, if you didn't have a heavy enough cargo at a friendly port, slabs of pig iron were incredibly cheap to, replace that, put it back into the hold. Very good system.
VYSE, I heard that something terrible has happened.
Okay. I'm afraid that Galcian used the Brains of Destruction of Valor.
What about Enrique? Is he... He can't be... VYSE, if we don't do something soon, Galcian will destroy the world one island at a time. We have to stop him.
I know! I'm working on it.
How are we supposed to stop him? His base is an entire continent, and there's that shield around it.
Looks like there's not much we can do except take on Galcian himself. But we can't even get to him. Damn!
There's nothing we can do.
I legitimately don't know who that is, so... Oh yes, there is! Placeholder. We'll read it again. And, oh yes, there is! I'll leave you guys alone for a few days. You're ready to surrender? Enrique! You're alive! Blaze, I'm less thrilled about. Couldn't they just dig under the shield since it looks like a dome and not a sphere?
Arcadia doesn't do a whole lot of, excavate... Well, no, actually, no, we hollowed out a mountain to make our base, didn't we?
Yeah, let's get our two crazy builders on it. We'll just have to, deal with the Imperial Armada while we're sapping his fortress. Hey, it turns out I know a lot about medieval warfare as well. I can talk to you about the process of, sapping and tunneling. It's another episode. Maybe the next series. By the way, since I didn't do it on the bumper, probably next week's session will be the end of Skies of Arcadia. It'll be the Throne Climax. Next project after that, Shadowheart's Covenant, World War I, World War II era Europe with magic and mysticism. I'll definitely talk about Siege Warfare then.
Enrique!
Mogi, it's alright. I'm okay. I'm too pretty to die.
I was so worried about you.
We were in Valo when the rains hit. Beleza saved me. I owe her my life. My mother and so many others were killed. We can't let this happen again. We must stop Galcian.
But how?
Galcian wants to rule the world, not destroy it. Valois was just an example. Now that he's made this example, he can demand allegiance from all the other countries. He will send his armada to each of the countries as a show of force and demand that they surrender. He will most likely go with them. You're right. Once he's out of his base, we'll have a shot at him.
Hey,
Nice. I know you aren't too keen on giving up. But we need to be realistic here. There's no way that Elfinus can take out Galcian's entire fleet. Oh, he's right. You got him alone, you will lose.
There has to be a way. We can't just give up.
Damn it.
hey, boy.
Well, that was obviously Drachma. What's wrong with you, boy? No matter what happens, I'll never give up. You told me that once, or have you forgotten already? My voice. Sexy, salty voice.
Play my music. Boy, it's been a long time. Captain! Soltis is the root of all our problems. We've got to send that place back to deep sky where it belongs. But
we don't stand a chance against the entire Armada.
I've forgotten who. I don't know who that is. Again, we'll find if you've forgotten who already. Yo, roll call. It's every NPC.
We'll find. Have you forgotten about me already? Clara! Don't forget, I'm an air pirate too. I can't just sit around and let Galcian take over the world.
That new continent is giving away all the food. Now I don't have any customers. That's more than enough reason for me to fight. I'm gonna make him a broadside he can't refuse.
VYSE, I heard what's going on. We must fight together for the future of this world. I can't believe I'm doing this. And Baltor showed up. Baltor? Don't get the wrong idea. I'm only helping you because I hate Galcian more than I hate you. As soon as we kick ours, I'm coming after you. There's a fight to be fought, and you can count us in. Oh wait, no, he was the Hulkster. If there is a fight to be fought, then you can count us in as the defending welterweight champion of Yafatoma. You saved our country. Now it is our time to return the debt of honor. We, the Tanko, will also aid you.
VYSE, I think you're a Commodore. With this many ships, we may stand a chance against the Armada.
I got just because we're a little late. Don't count us out. Dad! Nice. You've done quite a bit of growing up since I last saw you. If you have this many allies, you must be quite a captain. I'm proud of you, son. Thank you. All right, Captain. We await your orders. Okay. Let's show them what we're made of, crew. Blue Rogues, attack. Let's send him in Soltis in the deep sky forever. Let's show Galcian what we're made of.
Let's go.
Okay, so that's the thumbnail. It keeps changing. Tonight, I want everyone to rest up. Tomorrow, we make history.
It looks like this is it. I think I'm gonna like this.
Gonna be at this time of night.
You got 2 girlfriends, buddy. I don't know. Do I need to explain this to him? You know, he'll figure it out. I think this is Beleza, actually. But we'll find out. It's me, VYSE. Beleza, what are you doing up at this time of...
VYSE.
Hey, I've come to say goodbye. Goodbye? You're not gonna fight with us? I'm afraid not. You can't expect me to fight my own man. And besides, there's something else that I have to take care of. Something else? At line C, I took a peek into Ika and Fina's rooms earlier. Why would you do that, head of value and intelligence? Why you creeping on my girls? That ain't cool? Vigoro rubbing off on you? And I thought they were there. You serious? Good for them. Work it out of their systems, you know? They got that nervous energy going. I'll catch up. They're probably unable to sleep. No, not before a battle. And all the stuff is they pretend to be. A good captain would find them and comfort them. Alright, I'll go check up on them. I figured you would. Yeah then, I must be on my way.
Goodbye.
I know you're called to be a great leader. Try not to break too many hearts. Goodbye, VYSE. Beleza got the angry eyes. Yeah, crew. She's a spy. She's not here for the fleet, you know, the fleet battle. She's not really a, you know, ship of the line, broadside to broadside type. She's definitely going to take part. That whole, she joined Valua specifically because she wanted to minimize the casualties inherent in warfare. Turns out, she ain't cool with genocide.
Hey,
Fina.
VYSE.
Can't sleep?
I tried to, but I couldn't stop thinking about Ramirez. I grew up with him. My whole life we were always together. We were best friends. It's hard to think that now I'm going to have to fight him, and one of us will die tomorrow. As a Sylvite, it is my duty, but...
Fina.
VYSE, I have one thing to ask of you. Please, stay by my side. If you're at my side during tomorrow's battle, I know I'll be able to fight him. You're a great leader. I know you'll inspire me.
Say comforting words. Say nothing. Just put your arm around her.
VYSE. Thank you.
Feel better now?
Yes. Having you here means a lot to me. Can we stay like this a little longer?
don't think any of the services are available at night. I hope we can shop before the battle tomorrow. We should be able to. I think you actually have to physically fly there. Now, I know y'all. Some of y'all think I've been joking about the whole. Canonically, it's a thruple that VYSE and Fina are a thing. I'm not joking about it.
Hey.
Hey, Aika.
Oh, hey, Vice. It looked like you were talking to Fina. How's she doing?
She seemed a little worried about tomorrow.
Fina too, huh? I don't know. I crawled into bed, but I couldn't sleep. Beleza kept, peeking her head in, and, normally I liked that, but, maybe I'm just scared. This isn't like me, I guess.
Aika's always watching. I'm scared too. It takes a real man to admit that. Don't worry about it. I'm scared too. Tomorrow's gonna be our toughest battle yet.
Really? I didn't think you ever got scared.
Well, just because I've been placed in charge of tomorrow's assault doesn't mean I'm not afraid of it anymore. It does mean I'm a Commodore, so I really need to look into the hat.
I'm sorry. We've been through so much. I guess it's hard for me to remember you as the kid next door. That makes me feel a little better that I'm not the only one who's scared around here. There's a lot riding on tomorrow's battle. I guess it's normal to be scared.
I feel the same way. I'll bet Galson's scared too.
I bet he is. I feel so much better now. Maybe I'll be able to get some sleep. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that was VYSE. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Get it!
Thanks, Vice. We're gonna make history tomorrow. Good night. You better not oversleep. Your dad's here, remember?
Oh, what perfect timing. I couldn't ask for better. All right, so let me check our merchant friends real quick here, as we're basically at time. I perfectly lined up. Absolutely love it. But yeah, let's see if we can actually get. Oh yeah, Rokan's got his forge going properly. Hey, yo, give me a sword. No, I have an adequate forge. I can make weapons befitting of your crew. Would you like to purchase something from me? Yeah, you actually. Oh, those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. Ooh. Gonna have to think about this. I feel like... Okay, so we're obviously going to get a Moon Wing. Upgrade Aika. I think I'm going to take Enrique tomorrow. I love Gilder, but Justice Shield is just too hard to turn down. Plated Armor is probably a straight upgrade. We'll have... Yeah, we'll pick up one of these again, probably for Enrique. And I feel like if we talk to him, I think he can actually craft us a super weapon. I'm not. Yeah, we ever heard of Valorium? I have Valorium. Okay. We didn't find both. We didn't find both pieces in the terrible depths of deep sky. I was worried about that. Okay, well, we won't be able to make VYSE's ultimate weapon because I'm not going back down there. But I will pick up the Soul Sword instead, which, you know, still perfectly serviceable. And let me check in with Osman, and then I will check in with the ship parts vendor, see if they have new guns for us, and then we'll save there and get ready to punch in the Armada's teeth. Man, they ain't got nothing. But also, yeah, you absolutely. There is no way to progress time from that previous segment until you have the sweet romantic moment with both of your girlfriends. That's just how it goes. I don't write the script. I don't make the rules. That's the Delphinus, baby. So you can get the ultimate one at Sailor's Island. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to keep that in mind for next session, or I might do that. You know, I might do that off camera in prep because we have a lot of battles coming up, both on foot and in ship. We got to deal with. It's gonna be an action-packed session next time. So I might do that real quick off camera just for the further prep work, top up our consumables, etc. But okay, that is where we are going to call it here for the evening. Thank you so much for all of you for joining. This, I believe, was our penultimate session. I think next time we're probably just going to go until we finish the game, unless things get really, really weird. So it'll probably be a longer one, but I am looking forward to our thrilling conclusion, Skies of Arcadia Legends. Thank you so much to everyone who has joined us this evening and throughout the playthrough. As ever, and properly this time, not being cut off by inclement weather, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Fair winds, following seas, and I will catch you in the last one.